Hello everybody, welcome back to Stardew Valley. It is Friday the 5th of spring in-game. Weather report. Welcome to Cozy 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. And the fortune teller says, welcome back to Welwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Cool. So, last episode I went through... Wow! Marnie. Hello, Shan. You see this dog here? Yes. Yes, I do. I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray. Poor thing. Hey, it seems to like this place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good dog? Yes, I will always adopt a dog. For the name, I will name my dog. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna randomize it. We're gonna name it Flirt. I really like that name. Well, Flirt, you be a good pooch now, okay? Wow, that's a good name. Quality name for a dog right there. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's check the mail. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stone and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. Yeah. Yep. I'll do just that. Give me... To our valued JojaMart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to Init L61091 Joja-Cola Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. Likely story. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. I never shop at JojaMart if I can help it. Well, I don't know what I'm doing there. I never shop at JojaMart. I hate it. I hate the idea of it. One of the things that I study at school is natural resource conservation. And JojaMart is, I mean, you know, he said he was all about natural resource stewardship and everything, though I highly doubt that. Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of JojaMart. I always do all my own farming, and I go to good old Pierre's. So I put the gold star parsnip into my inventory rather than into my selling box, even though it is worth more. Later in the game, when the community center opens, one of the bundles requires 5 gold parsnips, and I wanted to hang on to one of them. I want to hang on to as many of them as I can, so that I actually can complete that bundle sooner than later. The bundles give you all sorts of really cool rewards. I won't give away too much about the rewards, in case you don't know about them yet. Don't want to spoil anything. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I know yesterday I went on and on about my tier list, and I kind of cut off on Penny and Shane. Basically, I really like Shane because although he's like very much a jerk when you first meet him, he's got like a really redeeming character arc, and it's hard to not love him at the end of the game. So I do like Shane a whole lot. And as for Penny, the only thing I like about her isn't the fact that she fixes up your house, but that's like the biggest thing. I also really like the fact that she's a teacher and she tries really hard to do well for her community. Even though I believe it's talked about that she doesn't like pay taxes, and that's like a big point of the game is that like the librarian says she can't stay there anymore. I don't remember very well, but she's sweet. She's nice. But yeah, so now I'm heading over to the museum to put in my glass shards. And maybe with some of the money I have, I'm gonna crack open some of these geodes. Although I might save that for later because I do want to. I want to get more crops because I'm low on funds and I want to make sure I have enough money to do everything I want. Speaking of penny, alright. Cool. Oh, and I've got a new reward. Let's see what it is. Oh, yes, the chicken statue. I love this. This is one of my favorite things. I always thought that you got it when you donated the chicken statue. Not after like reward 6 or whatever. I imagine you have to have donated the chicken statue. I mean, I think statistically it's likely that you have donated the chicken statue by the time you get the chicken statue furniture, because I think it's one of the easiest artifacts to find in game. I think also since the mines are open, maybe I'll go to the mines and like do a little bit of mining. I'm real bad at mining. Yeah. I'm really bad at mining, so I don't like mining. But I think it's a good idea to do it, and I guess the more I do it, the better I'll get. I'd like to put quartz above the mantle. Please deliver it sometime today, Shane. I don't have a place to give you quartz. I mean, I don't have quartz to give you. There we go. Wow, I just realized it's Friday. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. Cool. Me too, Abigail. I think a lot of people are feeling that. Losing track of time in the quarantine right now. So I know cauliflower sells for the most, but it takes the longest to make. I don't like the bean starters. I'll get a few just because I should have them. But they're just like kind of hard to grow because they're so oh, I shouldn't have sold all that. I should have, well, whatever. I don't like growing the bean sprouts because they're just kind of annoying. And let's see, Harvey, where are you going? Harvey, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? I wish I had less work to do. Cool. If we have time to get one of the spring forageables for him and come back before his shop closes, we will do just that. Maybe I'll just check up here to see if there are any. So I guess my goal for this episode really is to just plant the rest of these seeds here, water everything, and just continue to try to, like, you know, be successful with my farm. It also looks like we have a notification. Oh great. I've finished that, so I have 100 gold. Raising animals, we'd have to build a coop. I think we're a little far off for that one. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. Let's see how close we are to that. We're at farming level 1. Are we not? Maybe we're not. It says we are. I don't know why I can't craft a scarecrow yet. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'm leveling up overnight. I think I already leveled up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it's fine. Our good friend Linus. Linus, please don't destroy my tent. It's happened before. it makes me so sad that that happened to Linus, especially in a small town like this, because you know someone like Sebastian or like Abigail, like who would have done it? I don't know who would have done it. Probably not George and Evelyn, because they don't go that far away from their house very frequently. Sebastian's around there a lot. Maybe Maru did it by accident. She like launched a rocket by accident or something. But it's sad. I don't want poor Linus's house to be destroyed. He's a nice man. He's just trying his best. Wow. Okay, I didn't get nearly enough to replace any of the crops that I gathered. Yeah, I don't like the green. Excuse me, sorry. I don't like green beans because the pole kind of gets in the way and it makes it hard to move around, especially if you have like a large row of them. Not my favorite crop to plant. Okay. So I guess, there is a, I'm not going to do that today. I'll put that up in my house. There is a woman. Wait, I want this. I don't want this. There's a woman over to the left of Marnie's house who sells stuff. I'm gonna go check it out. Not because I have enough money to check it out, really, but just because I want to see what she's selling. She comes on Fridays and Sundays, and thank you to Khalid for the advice of going to talk to her. I appreciate it. And also for other advice that you've been giving me, very helpful. Yeah, here she is. Here's the lady. And not that I have any money to buy any of the things that she's selling, but it's interesting to look at. I don't know why she'd sell a daffodil for 1,000 gold. I can just go, this is something I'm gonna buy as soon as I can. But she does have those frequently, so the rare seed is one of the most expensive plants to buy, but it also sells for the most. I kind of want to wait until I have a seed maker before I buy plants like that. Just because, although you can get a lot of rare seeds pretty easily from that woman there. But yeah, I like waiting for the seed maker because you can take fruit and turn it into seeds. I always thought it would be really cool to have like a completely like sustainable farm where I could like kind of run everything on my own. Obviously, I couldn't do that till later in the game, just because like I don't have, you know, like early on you can't really, you can, I mean, I guess maybe I could. That'd be a fun like challenge. I always thought it'd be interesting to have like Stardew Valley challenges. Another one that I was actually thinking of was like an actual quarantine farm, which I guess would kind of go hand in hand with the other thing I was thinking, where you can't leave your farm unless, like, quarantine, so the quarantine farm challenge would be like, you can't leave your farm unless you absolutely have to. The other challenge would be like, trying to grow everything completely on your own. Again, like, you wouldn't be able to get animals from that second one. So like if you did everything all by yourself and never used other people's help, you wouldn't be able to get animals and you wouldn't be able to get house upgrades. So I think the quarantine farm would be more interesting, to see like you can only go to the store, you can't talk to other people. It'd be a lonely life, of course. And I think you'd have to start it farther in. If you want to like complete the game, you'd have to start it after some certain like cutscenes happen. And like obviously, like you can't not do the Marnie cutscene, and there's like, you know, no reason to not adopt the dog or anything. But it'd be interesting. Maybe I will turn this into that. Maybe this is pre-quarantine right now, and then as soon as I unlock the community center, I can do the quarantine. Oh, this is hard to do. It's a very difficult balance to try to get the fish and the treasure chest. Oh boy, we'll see if I'm able to. The fish doesn't seem to do much. Oh. Dang, okay. Ugh. So bad at that. Anyways, but yeah, so like maybe this farm will turn into that once I unlock the community center. Which means, unfortunately, no marrying Harvey or Shane or anyone, but it'd be really interesting to see if I could like complete the game by only going by only going when I need to. I think I could. I think it'd be difficult, but I think I could do it. I would just have to like oh my god, perfect. I would have to like I guess I mean the two challenges could kind of be combined, I think. Because I think you'd be able to do a lot on your own and like based off of your own farming later in the game. And I mean I could like I guess I don't ever have to upgrade my farm like if I am not gonna marry anyone. So that might be interesting. Maybe I'll putz around with the idea for a little bit, see if I actually want to or not. Yeah. And I know a lot of the spring onions aren't like worth a whole lot. Just cause like I don't know, they're not worth a whole lot, but later in the game they become worth a little more, and a lot of people end up keeping them for food. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to. Simple as that. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to. I'm going to sell them for now. Later on, I might keep them. So for like when I don't have, when I'm like trying to get further in the mines, I'll probably keep stacks of like some of the smaller items. Okay, so I kind of jumped. Oh, okay, it was just rock. I kind of jumped around there a little bit just to to go grab my my hoe. Because I didn't want. I don't know. It's kind of boring sometimes. I think just watching people walk back and forth on their farm, not doing much. Oh, okay. I don't know what's in front of me. Some tree stumps. Anyways, yeah. So maybe I'll do something like that where I'll do the quarantine farm and actually like not leave my farm. Maybe I won't do it for this playthrough. Just because that is, you know, it's an interesting concept to do. But I might actually like dedicate a whole farm to that. You'd think that I would call the farm that I'm dedicating that to Quarantine Farm, but you'd be wrong. Because why would I ever do that? Why would I dedicate a farm about quarantining myself and call it Quarantine Farm? That's absolutely ridiculous. No, I should have done that, but I didn't. So I'll do something else instead, probably. Yeah. Cool. I don't know, like Apocalypse Farm. That'd be kind of interesting. It could be very post-apocalyptic. Or, I don't know, Quarantine Farm 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's another option that I have for it. I kind of want to play these, even though I don't have a lot of time. I have an hour. I have plenty of time. You know, what else am I doing with my life? Let's see. So I'm gonna try to complete these 2 rows. So one here, and one here, and one here. Awesome. And tomorrow, in game, I will get a handful more crops so that I can actually have like a full field of crops. Oh, and I'm about to pass out from exhaustion. Or not, it's about to be way too late. Okay, just gonna quickly put down my chicken statue, there, and then go to bed. Alright. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. There we go. Now I've reached level 1 farming. I guess I wasn't there yet. I guess first thing we'll do in our next episode is craft a scarecrow. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for advice you've been giving me in the comments. See you all later. Stay safe. Bye.